Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, June 16th, our 3:30 meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Moore.
Here.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Here.
Commissioner Riddell.
Here.
We have a quorum. Under resolutions, number 1, investments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Number 2, appropriations.
Move to approve with a thank you to our clerk of courts.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Number 3, transfers.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Number 4, advances, repayments. There were none. Number 5, requisitions.
We only have one page today. Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, item number 642. Casey, would you like to discuss that?
Certainly. So our buildings and facilities team, I believe notably Gary Shinsky, had worked with the Ohio BWC, Bureau of Workers' Comp, for a grant, a safety grant, that they applied for and were awarded. So that grant came out to about $25,500. And they're using those grant funds towards the purchase of a 40-foot narrow boom articulating arm man lift. Correct. And so the $8,500 you see here would be the local share that goes towards the purchase of that man lift.
Okay.
So yeah. So kudos to
Yep.
Gary and his team.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Anything further? Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Number 6, travel.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Number 7, bills.
We have 4 pages today. Page 2. Page 3. And page 4, please. Move to approve pages 1 through 4.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Gallagher.
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
8, county commissioners may recess an executive session and consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official, along with any other matters as specifically identified by motion in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22, 1G 1 through 8. Unless expressly stated otherwise during executive session, matters discussed in executive session are designated by the county commissioners as confidential. Because the confidentiality of such matters is necessary for the proper conduct of government business, any disclosure outside of executive session is prohibited by Ohio Revised Code 102.03B. While in executive session, the county commissioners may discuss and deliberate on the matters at issue, but no votes may be taken until open session resumes.
I make a motion I don't want to make a motion, just want to make sure when it comes to, we will be going to executive session, and I want to add the term contracts and levy discussions. That would be appropriate, so just when it comes up. I'm going to say per what we said, okay?
Okay. B, is there any public comment on agenda items?
Yep, we got Karen Johnson in regards to item number 16, which is in regards to Health District levy.
Hi, Karen Johnson, Colorado
Yeah.
Township. I read this, number 16, and I looked into it a little bit just because I thought it was interesting that it was going to be on the ballot. ORC 37029 doesn't exist. And then I looked up and I thought, well, maybe it's 3702.9. No, that's not it either. And then 5705.19A, that limits the additional amount to 2 mills or 4 mills if it's a combined district, so that would apply. But then ORC 5709.025, that doesn't exist. So the point of this appears to be a tax levy in excess of 10 mil max, but then it mentions a 0.5 mil renewal levy, and is that in addition to the 10 mil limit? And then it says the renewal levy is to be placed on the November 3rd, 2026 ballot tax duplicate for 2027. Is there such thing as a ballot tax duplicate? This whole thing, it just seems to be mixed up. I don't know if I'm not understanding it properly, but it seems like these statutory citations need to be reviewed and updated so that they're real, and that the wording should clearly explain what is to be on the ballot. And I don't think it's a tax duplicate. And since this is headed for the ballot, the taxpayers need to understand what it is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, not only that, we want to make sure it's done right so that it doesn't get kicked off. So, can we want
Did the
to,
health department consult with you?
One thing I'll say is that some of the letters that are, and numbers that are actually written on this paper are not necessarily the correct numbers, but that doesn't necessarily invalidate the authority of the resolution itself to be able to have the language certified over to the ballot. So I'll put it this way. I don't think that the resolution itself has enough flaws or any flaws in it at this point that are going to keep the taxpayers from understanding exactly what they'll be voting for. Everybody will still understand that they'll be voting for a renewal levy
okay,
for the health district and not an additional levy for the health district,
okay.
et cetera.
I know I should have brought it up when it came up, but I figured. Okay, thank you. I'm sure we'll discuss some more when it comes up. Thank you, Karen. Patrick Tavenar, in regards to items number 14 and 15 on the agenda, which is stormwater management, 2 issues there. Yep, please come to the podium, your name and address, and you have 2 minutes. Good evening.
Yes, name's Patrick F. Tavener II, 14771 Quarry Road, Oberlin, Ohio, 44074. I was alerted of this meeting this morning at 8 a.m. Per the Ohio Revised Code with the statute for the ditch petition 6131, you actually have to send out notices within 21 days to actually notify people of your actions. Again, this is just failure from this county commissioners. Also, again, your prosecutor, assistant prosecutor, lied to the judge that is hearing the case. She said that I never, her name's Lee Prue, documented properly my damages, which I turned this book over to you guys. You guys failed to read it. You guys know you failed to read it because you guys said you didn't want to litigate the past 10 years. This is private property. You guys never had the right to try to seize my property, tear it up. How would you like me coming and proposing I knock over your garage, Mr. Rydell, Mr. Moore, at your house? Taking a 1/4 acre of your property. I have given you guys summarized. And then we have Don Romanchek in emails with Peter Zwick discussing malfeasant behavior. Peter Zwick says, how do you get $0? Time to work your magic. He used to work under Sandy Prudolph, who served federal prison time, because he knows how to cook the books. Again, this whole project has been illegal from day one. And you guys continue to harass me over a non-flooding issue. Again, I guess you guys can file whatever you need to in the court. Our documents are already signed over. Have one.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
I guess you have to say something negative to get applause. Okay, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is there any old business?
Nope, I don't think so.
Is Don here for that today?
Yeah, that's what Don was here for, so. We'll get to it when we get to it. No old business.
Board business 9, approve and waive the reading of the county commissioners meeting minutes of June 2nd and 5th.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
10, authorize Karen Perkins, intern administrator, Lorain County Commissioners, to apply for and utilize credit card in the amount not to exceed $8,000 in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 301.27 and Commissioners Credit Card Policy.
Move
So
to
moved.
approve. Second.
Discussion.
If you notice, I changed the agenda a little bit and put in interim.
Yes.
That's your official way now, there.
Anything further? Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
11, authorize IT department to apply for and utilize a credit card in the amount not to exceed $5,000 in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 301.27 and Commissioners Credit Card Policy for the IT director.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Mr. Moore?
Aye.
12, enter into pharmacy service agreement with True Scripts Management Services LLC, Indiana, to continue to provide pharmacy benefit management services in coordination with existing medical insurance providers.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Sanitary engineer, 13, approve an increase of $47,955 for a revised funding total of $777,586 to Fetchco Excavating for additional project costs for additional pavement repairs and storm sewer replacements with the Janelle Drive Sanitary Sewer Extension, Columbia Township. This will be paid from the sanitary engineers project account.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Bob?
Oh,
You want Bob to say anything?
As the resolution shows, when we were doing the project, our intent was to stay out of the pavement because the township had repaved that road a few years ago. Sometimes the trenches get too close and you start losing some of the pavement. So we had not accounted for pavement repairs, so that brought up the additional amount that we're asking for.
Anything further? Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Stormwater, 14, rescind resolution number 24577 adopted September 17, 2024, drainage improvement project for Brown Ditch lateral number 1, Pittsfield Township.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Don, you want to add anything, or?
I think I think these two resolutions are self-explanatory, that we're rescinding and not going forward with the project.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Anything further? Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
15, dismiss the petition for construction of single county drainage improvement, Brown Ditch lateral number 1, Pittsfield Township, filed by petitioner Brian Burgess, trustee on March 31st of 2022.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Health District 16, resolution declaring it necessary to levy a tax in excess of the 10 mil limitation for the Board of Health for Lorain County Health District provided by Ohio Revised Code 3709.29, 5705.19A, 5705.191, and 5709.025 for 0.5 mil renewal levy for the entire territory to place on the November 3rd, 26 ballot. Tax duplicate for the year 27 to commence collection in 2028.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
So just clarify, you think we're fine with the verbiage based on what, or if there's an issue, you could come back by June 30th and probably give us an update if there's something that may not fly with the Board of Elections.
Yeah, again, if we end up needing any kind of modification, the Secretary of State will also tell us something like that. This is the same one that ended up getting passed in 2023, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
If there was
And
no
like I said, I
concern
read this
issued
one.
specifically from the Secretary of State in 2023, then I don't expect there to be any kind of an issue from the Secretary of State in 2028. Collections of that tax have not been affected, have they?
No.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Okay.
And I
Thanks.
did read
Thanks.
correctly because that was a typo, the 37029.
It was a typo?
It should be 3709.29.
Okay.
57,
But,
the actual statute is 5705.25. But again, all these things will be corrected. So,
Okay.
Anything further? Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Interim Administrator.
Oh, yeah.
Update today.
You want to say anything for the record?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Just to remind everybody, this Friday, June 19th, county offices will be closed and observed on Juneteenth. Therefore, there will be no meeting or correspondence.
Move to waive the reading of the board correspondence.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
All right.
Is there any new business? No?
Anybody?
Public comment?
Pretty good. We have a drop dead date at 4:30 for an executive session conference call, but I think we'll be fine, so we should be able to get through everybody. David Ronald Roberts, please. Good
Dave
afternoon.
Roberts, LaGrange Township. This is a notice and a now public announcement. This is notice of fault with opportunity to cure. I was here several weeks ago, and I gave you notice that we are now a republic. The government is a republic, and your flags are of the crown, and they need to be updated to reflect the jurisdiction of the United States of America, of the Republic of the United States of America. And all members working for you that are bar members have to be registered with the Secretary of State. I assume that hasn't happened, because I'm looking at the flags, and you still got Admiralty flags in your room. So you're in violation of jurisdiction, you're not reflecting a republic. Thank you.
Yep, thank you
Thank
for
you.
your opinion. Leslie Mangas. Leslie? Oh, there's. So it's not here?
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm Leslie Mingus. I live in Carlisle Township on Russia Road. I'm Sam's mom. He's
Yep.
not here today. But he wanted to ask, so he recently spoke at the State House down in Columbus for the Data Center Study Committee.
Oh, very good.
And in that meeting, he had asked for a statewide moratorium against data centers while the committee is doing their study. So he was wanting to ask about the county possibly doing some sort of moratorium regarding this, especially because you had mentioned to him that you weren't totally for data centers. So we'd like to ask for a countywide moratorium. We know a lot of townships are already kind of doing that. Just as this study kind of does their thing and more comes out about that. He also recently saw that there were a group of people at the mega site, and so he was concerned about why that was, because that rezoning never went through. So we're just kind of curious what's going on there. Was that for the sewer project? If so, what's going on with the sewer project? Commissioner Riddell, you said last night at Carlisle that the main sewer is a trunk. So does this mean or insinuate that residents won't have to tie into the sewers? Because there have been other things mentioned at other meetings throughout the county that are saying that residents will have to tie in. So we just wondered the status of that and what clarity on that, if you can. So, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
So Sam pretty nervous in the state? Did he do good?
He did good.
Did he?
Yeah, he did a wonderful job.
Oh, fantastic. Amanda Quimper. And
All right, 2299 West River Road, North Elyria, Ohio, 44035. Amanda Joan Quipper. I'm the creator and founder of awakenandunite.com. I'm an independent journalist. I have a poem here I'm going to read. There's so much corruption going on in this town. Data centers going up, flock cameras, all connected to Epstein files through private corporations, NGOs, non-government organizations, privatized, hiding our taxpayer money, no transparency in NDAs, shaking hands with the private side. We the people are finding out all their lies. Bills in Congress bought and paid for politicians signing away our rights. SB 2289 for the data centers, and the EPA is allowing PFA forever chemicals into our water. This is treasonous. Millions of gallons of water gone and our kids' resources. Breaking the Fourth Amendment, searching and seizing without a lawful warrant in sight. No data sovereignty, only the trampling of our constitutional rights. Ohio Public Records Act requires full transparency. House Bill 96, 1,000 pages, needs repealed. Section RC 9.66D, protecting corruption, they made quietly. Who got incentives? How much? Development records, applications, contracts, all confidential, off limits, not public. Your public servants can face criminal charges for answering your questions. Can you hear me? Economic development records are now confidential. Annexations, sewer projects moved in inherently, moratoriums, referendums, and petitions with new laws in place that make it harder. Can't you see? Stand up. It's time. Noise, light, and air pollution, tracking and tracing your face. We are all targeted individuals now running the 5 and 6G race. Bouncing frequencies onto all of us. This is a trespass and harm. Transhumanism hooking us up to the cloud. Who's sounding the alarm? Their patents all work together, from corona to the vax, flock cameras, chemtrails, 5G, LED lights causing heart attacks. When are we going to wake up and take our power back? The power is still ours if we choose to unite. So wake up, speak out, and step into the fight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sandra Jensen? Afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Sandra Jensen, 617 Lafayette Boulevard, Sheffield Lake. Adult Protective Services intake, 10 years, $17.77 an hour. June 15th was World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Usually you do a proclamation in support. There was nothing done this year, so, but we keep hearing things are running well at the Job and Family Services. So in January or so, we were hearing things weren't going well with negotiations, and I came in one day and I was really agitated, and I used probably 10, 15 minutes of company time, and I'll reimburse you one way or another. But I sat down and I wrote something to hang on the outside of my office. I've got a fishbowl office, and I hung it on the glass where everybody could see it. It was mostly for the director, who's, I'm telling you, he does not know my name because he never comes down. So I just titled this, Some Things About Me, and maybe it'll help you understand why I have sat for 10 years accepting abysmal pay and some disrespect. So I'll just read half of it because the first half is really the meat. Some things about me. In the fall of 1991, my grandmother, then 90 years old and living independently, fell while on an out-of-state senior club excursion. She was hospitalized for about 3 weeks. The hospital discharge team at Mercy asked my mom, what was the plan? To which she said she'd take her back to her apartment and would, as always, visit every day. Not good enough, Mrs. Whittemore. They told Mom that Adult Protective Services would be called. Mom, ever the one to do what she was told to do, scrambled till she found a woman to sit with Grandma during the day. APS sent out Judy Janae to monitor the situation. Mom, in all the uproar, did not get her influenza vaccine. She got the flu and died a week later, after Grandmother came home. I was 28 years old. I immediately had to grow up and help my dad, who was 83 years old, and my grandmother. For the next 5 years till she died, I was her caregiver. Dad died 7 months after Mom. For the first about 4 years or so, Judy Janae visited Grandmother every month. At that time in 1991, Adult Protective Services, they were funded differently. They had a little more cushion. So she visited every month. She would call me at work to let me know how the visit went. About a year before Grandmother died, a woman I had hired to be a caregiver stole a book of checks, forged 3 to the amount of $1,600, which was a felony that resulted in 18 months at Marysville Correctional Institution for Women. I found an assisted living place for Grandma. Her health began to fail, and I had to make the hard decision to place her in a nursing home. My grandma died in August 1996. Judy Janae came to the funeral. I'm forever grateful for her support. So that's why I sit at my desk, because I really believe in the work that's done. And when I sit and think, oh my goodness, I make $1,777. My daughter was at child support, $1,689. She's got a mind-blowing job, and she sent me a little text the other day, maybe one meeting, I'll share it with you. But I'm proud of her. I'm proud of the work I do, but you know, this is just crazy. So that's all I have to say. Have a good day off on Friday.
Thank you.
Thanks. You too.
Kid's mom spoke.
What about it?
I want to get the email.
Oh, okay. William Zimmerman? Well, she put her information. Leslie? Yeah, I guess. Let me get it from you. Hey, Leslie, could you get us your contact information, your email, afterwards for Jeff? Okay, thank you.
William Zimmerman, beautiful Avon Lake. Made an oral public records request, Mr. Riddell, months ago now. Still haven't received it. Making another oral public records request right now. So last June 5th, on your agenda, you had authorized various filings of applications with the ODOT for, I guess it's fiscal year 2027 transportation assistant grants. As I indicated that day, that is terribly vague and non-transparent. I would like a full list of those applications so that I can then figure out what you're really trying to do. No transparency. What a surprise.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Karen, is that easy to get? Can you get that? Okay. Gerald Phillips. Oh. You got your warrior shirt on today.
No, yeah, that's Lost Jesuit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Afternoon.
Gerald Phillips, Avon Lake, also a CPA. The commissioners cut the funds for the auditor's office, and the auditor's office only operates 4 days, and they had to eliminate their fiscal department. And that's putting the county in huge jeopardy. And the county is going to have serious consequences because now they can only do a cash report, a financial statement, and that's insufficient. They can't even do the reports that they have to do in connection with any federal grants because they don't have the staff. And nobody knows in that department who's going to do it. And in order to maintain your bond rating, you need an accrual financial statement according to generally acceptable governmental principles, and they can't do it. So the financial condition of the county is going to be weakened. Your bond rating is going to go down. And Mr. Snodgrad indicated to me you could, in essence, have a 2 to 3% increase in your interest rate. So, also, you waste attorney's fees, $600,000 for the JFS lawsuit. You could have paid all those employees who are on strike $1 an hour for 2 years and still not cover all the attorney's fees. So you should get your act together and start managing the county better. Thank you.
Thanks, Gerald.
Thank you.
Yeah, those aren't the legal fees, Gerald. We'll get to you maybe some better numbers. Also, the bond rating issue, we're already working on that. Karen sat down with the state auditors, and we got actually, they like the concept that we're going to be picking up with our budget director with KC. So just to let you know, that is a true statement. If we don't get those documents in on time, and our interest rate can go up, but we are already working on that and ahead of the game. Tammy McGinnis, you're the last speaker today. So we are way ahead of schedule. So. Good
Tammy
evening.
McGinnis, 502 Vermont Road, Elyria, Ohio. So, according to ORC Code 121.22, the meeting means a prearranged discussion of public business by a public body by the majority of its members. The Ohio Revised Code defines the majority as a meeting that happens when a majority of the members of a public body gather to discuss public business. This applies to you guys. I'm sure you've read the yellow book, the Sunshine Laws. Freedom Circle PAC met yesterday for a fundraiser event at a local restaurant. This event was documented publicly on social media by a private citizen who is also a close friend of the commissioners. A participant of the meeting made public comment on social media. As a guest, I really enjoyed listening to the commissioners discuss about project updates and each taking questions from their audience. A chance to visit with Congresswoman Manning was very insightful, having a chance to thank her for the help she is providing for Vermilion, Lorain County, and Ohio. Thank you again for the open invitation. Another attendee commented, a fantastic opportunity to engage with local leaders and discuss the future of our community. Kudos to the organizers. What I'd like to know is, can this commission please provide the voters and the taxpayers of our county with the details and the minutes from the fundraising event where public business was being discussed?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session based on
Second.
the statements. Oh, you did too, didn't you? I'm sorry, Karen. Come on up. Let me see if, oh, the other guy left it, so, okay. Sorry, Karen.
Karen Johnson, Carlisle Township. I'd like to remind you that our county government is a democracy governed by laws that exist to protect the people and their rights. Zoning is one of those protections. It protects property owners and gives local governments the authority to determine appropriate land uses. The proposed zoning for the megasite was rejected unanimously in New Russia Township. Commissioner Rydell himself has stated that townships have that right. In fact, the proposed development appears to be much closer, had appeared to be much closer to light or heavy industrial use, so it didn't even make sense if they would have turned it into industrial park. And the township's land use plan clearly envisioned aviation-related businesses at the airport. What concerns me is the county's role in influencing township decisions. In 2022, county officials reportedly told New Russia Township that its zoning needed to be updated. If the goal had truly been good planning, the logical first step would have been updating the land use plan. Instead, the zoning changes were pursued while the county was preparing its application for the $67.4 million in All Ohio Future Fund. The draft zoning map from New Russia was even included in the application. Now the zoning that the project depended on is gone, yet the county continues moving forward with infrastructure that was specifically justified by that site. The state of Ohio described this as a speculative project because there is no end user. As a taxpayer, I want to know how Lorain County plans to repay $67.4 million if the project never materializes. And what is especially troubling is that the project's requirements seem to change on a whim. We were told the site needed massive water capacity, including a proposed water project estimate at roughly $450 million after I spoke with Rural Water. Last night at Carlisle, Jeff Riddell said that the water is already available, so we don't need an increase. We were also told the sewer project was essential, yet we also heard last night that annexation could be possible and sewer arrangements through Elyria could make the for $1 million sewer project unnecessary. If the infrastructure needs keep changing, how can taxpayers accurately evaluate the risks and costs? I'm also aware of ORC 6117 or ORC 6119 and they have so far been ignored. They are required by a government. I'm also concerned by the inconsistent information being provided to the public regarding land options. David Moore, you told us at the last meeting that the Lorain County Port Authority held the options. Last night at Carlisle, Jeff Rydell said that Liberty holds the options and that you didn't find out about them until 2 or 3 weeks before the public did. And I have documents sent to the state for funding application showing that your site acquisition partner is Liberty Development, implying a public-private partnership. The application for the $67.4 million required that you have private agreements with private entities that will benefit from the infrastructure, so that would be required for you to have one with Liberty. And I want to confirm that you have those private agreements that were meant to protect the taxpayers in place. Also, many weeks ago, I made a public records request for the communication from the Director of Emergency Management that confirmed that Oberlin Road can be evacuated as evidence or vacated as evidence in the 3 documents I have. I was told it doesn't exist. Economic development is not a basis for eminent domain, so I would like to know what the basis is to vacate Oberlin Road and what basis you use to include it in your AOFF funding application. The public deserves transparency, consistency, and accountability. Before spending hundreds of millions of dollars or more on infrastructure tied to a speculative project, please explain the financial risks, the legal basis for your actions, and how you intend to protect the taxpayers of Lorain County. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karen. All right, I'll move to go into executive session based on the clerk and my add-ons, okay?
Second.
Okay.
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Gallagher?
Aye.
Mr. Riddell?
Aye.
Leslie? Gotta do my.
Well, you can. Commissioners have
And-
reconvened from executive session.
I'm sorry, and we're back. And thank you for waiting if you've been waiting, and we are adjourned.